Welcome back, everybody. I know it's been a long 2 weeks, but I'm glad to be back. Brian was on vacation, and I can't do this by myself.
I
So
know that's the tough part. I had to go. The whole year here,
yeah,
we had to get out, let the family see the baby. We got a not a newborn, but she's a month old.
yeah.
So grandparents. Oh, when are you gonna come? So we had to go and see family. It was nice, awesome. Texas,
Yeah, how is
clearly
Texas?
amazing. I love Texas.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
Texas. I would live in Texas. It's too hot, too hot. Jersey is, you it's very hot but very cold with the snow. But in Jersey, there's like those 2 3 months that are perfect. Texas is just you take a shower and you're sweating.
as long anywhere that doesn't have snow, I'm good. I love it.
I like it. I love cold.
Yeah, no, not me. But anyways, we're back. Right, we're back with another video. We're gonna try to make this one short. And if you haven't watched our previous video where we give our experience
Yeah,
and talk about gaming and the effects and addiction and whatnot, go watch that video.
super good video.
Yeah. So this
It's
one is
interesting.
this one is basically we got a lot of feedback on that video. A lot of people were asking. They said that we left it
Not,
hanging for
yeah,
some
yeah,
people.
because we gave the experience. We explained most of it. You can watch the video in the description below.
Yeah.
But people were asking, what are the solutions then for
Yeah.
for someone who has a gaming addiction? It could be anything that has to do with media in general, but mostly gaming.
Yeah, like how did you stop
Yeah,
relying on spending time on video games for you to feel somewhat happy or
yeah.
pleasurable, or how did you get out of that situation where you were addicted to video games?
Or mentality that you were always thinking of video games, like
Yeah,
how to get out of that cave.
so many of our friends asked us great questions, and well, we were dedicating this video to answer those questions as to what helped me to get, you could say, to be free of video games, right? So
It's tough.
yeah,
It's tough.
I mean, yeah, no,
Nah, it's tough.
no. So to get into it, I would say the very biggest, um, the biggest help for me would have been communication, right?
What do you mean?
So communication from the individual that's observing the issue of the other. So in this case was my wife. So my wife
Mm.
was the one seeing firsthand that I had a problem, because me myself, I couldn't see
Yeah,
that I had a problem, right? I was addicted to it. I didn't, to me, I didn't have an addiction. I'm just passing time. But my wife would always tell me, or even my parents, and and
yeah,
everybody. So communication. So when you see the issue, it's good to talk about it with the individual. Hey, do you see that you're spending a lot of time? Don't you see? You don't you think you can do something else rather than that? Do you really have to play for that long,
yeah.
right?
She makes it known. She shed a little light to your situation that you were just blinded because.
Yeah, no, yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. She said that light that you couldn't see. It was impossible for you to see, because as an addict, the one thing that you tend to do as an addict is to deny that you're an addict.
yeah,
Is to not see the issue and to actually think that the one telling you is actually against you and trying to take something from you,
yeah. I
right?
know, I know that feeling, 100%. It's like they want to. What you said is
Yeah,
they want to take that experience away from you, and you're like,
and I bet,
why,
yeah,
why?
yeah,
What's wrong with it? Like
exactly.
that feeling.
It's not bad.
Yeah,
It's just a
it's just a
game.
game. It's 10 minutes. 10 minutes. You've been playing for 2 hours. Like, yeah, yeah.
Exactly.
It's impossible.
No, and and many of our, you could say, our fights, or many of my, again, many of the issues that we've had came because I couldn't see that I had an issue. I needed someone to tell me that I had an issue, and that was, I would say, communication, to communicate, talk about it, dialogue about it, right?
For me, was everything putting everything in public in the sense
Yeah.
TV in the living room, so we don't have TVs in the room. That was an easy escape, If we had the computer in the room, close the door, just start playing. So we would have the computer, like on the side in the living room where everyone can see. So you would, I would get on, and time passes. Same thing. My wife would say, "Hey, let's eat. Let's do something else. Let's walk. Let's." So that would help, or the TV only here, not in the rooms,
Yeah.
because that's an easy escape. So everything kind of public.
Yeah, and the main motive to make it public is so that other people can you can say you don't feel comfortable playing 3 hours there because somebody's looking at you.
Exactly.
Like, yo,
Exactly.
you've been in there for 3 hours. When are you gonna stop?
You got the
So
wife and back, and you're like,
exactly, like, all right,
yeah,
so scolding you and but in a way that helps.
yeah.
That helps, and
Mentally too, because then you're thinking,
you're like, all
okay,
right, maybe
you're
I
you're
should
more
let it
self
go.
conscious. Maybe I should, stop. It's
Yeah,
been a while.
yeah, it's been a while. So that's I would say that's one. Another one that would I would put this at second. Um, would be picking a better habit. So
Okay.
so let's say, for instance, gaming brings you pleasure. It's for those that just can't control it, but also need to supplement that. You know,
It's like a remedy to how
yeah.
you're feeling.
Instead of going cold turkey, it's impossible for many people to go
Yeah, 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 yeah,
cold turkey, to just stop one day to the next, stop
yeah.
playing, or just cut your 5 hour gaming day into a 1 hour gaming day.
Yeah.
It's nearly impossible for an addict to do that. It takes like time and process, right?
It's like what's funny you saying that? It's like when I used to play Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Vikings came out,
Yeah.
got it. I'm thinking, Assassin's Creed, you got the main quest, but then you could spend 10 hours on a side quest. Not
Yo.
even get. I would get like 18% with like 80 hours in. It was funny though. At one time when this same thing, I chose a better habit or tried.
Yeah.
I tried it out, but the point is, I would sit down and I'm like, I only have an hour. I'm not even gonna start because I know once I get in,
You ain't
yo,
getting out.
yeah, I'm not getting out. So I wouldn't. I think about how I haven't touched for like a year or 2 years. But it was to that extent where I knew I would get on and I'm on for hours. But at that point, when I got that other habit, it was like I have an hour. I'm not gonna waste it on a side quest
Yeah.
that I won't even finish. There's no gratification. There's no accomplishment.
It's just at the end of the day, it's a waste of time. And
Literally.
alright, so yeah, but yeah, but and for me, so one of the habits that I took upon when so first I hit the rock bottom where I noticed that after I finished a game, I was still unhappy. I was still not fulfilled after playing 2 hours, 3 hours, right? And and this is with the kids, there or playing 2 hours, right? Obviously not straight and the
Yeah, yeah,
kids
yeah, yeah.
there, but you know, 20 minutes here. Oh, I gotta change a diaper. Come back to the video game. Oh, I gotta feed them. Come back to the video game.
Yeah.
So so being that said, so I'm hitting rock bottom where it's like my kids there, my wife here. We have issues. I'm it's trying to escape reality sometimes because it's just
You don't want to
too much
deal with it.
stress.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of stress, right? The issues going on, work, whatnot. So I play a video game. Now, hitting rock bottom made me realize that my kids aren't getting the best of me. My wife isn't getting the best of me, and yet the reason all of that is because of a video game that is not even fulfilling me. Because at the end of the day, I'm mad as hell,
Yeah.
and I wasted time, right? So first I hit that. And so I was like, screw this. I need to do something, right? So I decided to start taking my kids to the park almost every day, right? Started in the morning. right? Started to take my kids to the park every day so I can work out. So working out was my, you could say,
Outlet.
what I decided to do in order to stop playing video games. Now, mind you, I did do this for 3 months and it worked for 3 months, right? Because then I re-downloaded the game. But it did work. It did work. So in the sense that I was able to work out, even
Yeah,
eat different, and also spend time with the kids and do all of that. And it was a good satisfaction to letting go of the game. Like
yeah.
it didn't feel like cold
It was
turkey
like an
anymore.
alternative that you were like, yo, this is working. It
Yeah,
works for me.
yeah, it works for me. I like it. I'm enjoying my
Yeah.
time. I'm not stressed, and you get all the benefits of working out, and you get all the benefits of spending time with your kids, and you. So that was one thing. But like I said, everything has its everything has its limits, right? So it's not really a solution, but it can be a solution for some. See, for
Exactly.
me, it was a solution for that time period, but it wasn't enough. I
Yeah.
needed something more because my problem was more serious, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So, but for some, it can be just working out literally, and that's it, done with the video games, and you found something better, something more fun, something more productive, right?
Maybe someone has that discipline to be consistent and do it.
Yeah.
But for you, it was just overpowering.
For,
The game was just that. That's the thing. Some people think it's like you know. Well, anyways, that's a whole different topic. I
yeah,
was about to go into like the motivational speakers and all this, but
nah.
yeah,
Goggins. Yeah,
I
Goggins.
ran 24 miles.
Yeah, my
I'm like,
ass.
bruh, come on.
Anyways, all right.
Anyway, that's a whole different. I got nothing against that, but
Yo, let's go out in the
come on,
storm.
man.
First of all, you can barely figure yourself out. You're gonna go out in a storm and work out.
He
Hell
got
no.
nerves of steel. I'll give him that.
Yeah, yeah.
But
But it took him time to get to that.
of course,
Took him time.
the point is he built that discipline.
He built
It
it.
could be the same for anyone. It could be the same for us, for you.
Hey, try it. Try it.
You never know.
If you're a gamer, I dare you to try it. All right. Try to stop playing a game. Any games.
I run
Oh,
24
actually,
miles in the snow.
don't even do it for
I'm
a long
joking.
period of time. Do it for a week. Tell me. Don't even tell us how it goes.
Yeah,
Tell me how it feels if you stop playing all video games,
yeah.
or for those that are into video games, but to social media, meaning Instagram, TikTok, and all of that.
Yeah.
Try that for a week.
Just put your phone down.
Forget about phone. Delete it for a
Yeah.
week. You can reinstall it after a week, but try it. I dare you. And tell me
Brutal.
but don't just delete it. Find something that you think you might enjoy doing that's productive. Substitute it.
Yeah.
Tell me how it goes. Right? And I guarantee you, it's gonna feel good. It is a good, and it does help. But like I said, for mine was much more serious. Exactly. I re-downloaded the games and I was back in that hole, right?
But
So
to be honest, I think the main thing that helped us in general, but mostly in this case, your scenario, it was being a part of that community at church that when there was an issue, let's say a personal
don't
issue.
run away now.
Yeah, yeah,
No,
I know.
you'll hear the word God. Ooh,
Oh,
taboo.
yeah.
God. Oh my God.
You're so
It's
you're
not for
so
me.
dumb.
You're so brainwashed.
Yeah, come on.
Uh,
Relax.
Relax.
This, this this is why we didn't want to give answers in the other video because they're kind of subjective. You
Yeah.
know, they're our answers because that's what helped us. But your answer could be completely different. Maybe some things helped you. You know,
You don't have to do working out. You could do
yeah.
something else, but
You don't have to go to church. You could do whatever you want. I don't know, but
or working out could be sufficient. So that's
yeah.
it. Suffices for you, right? But
But
yeah, I
no,
see what you're
no,
saying.
it's funny because I can imagine.
Yeah, like
Oh,
oh
you're
god,
so dumb.
church
Oh.
preachers. Oh my god, no, but
Anyways, but the point is
seriously,
having that community behind you, knowing the issue because um, where we go to this community that we're in the Catholic Church, everyone speaks. We know each other. We're a group of brothers walking the same path in life. maybe the issue of one brother helps you because you're going through the same thing. So you hear him and you're like, oh shit, I'm doing the same thing, or I'm worse, or maybe you're like, what he's saying makes sense because this happened, you know.
Yeah.
So having that backing of people behind you in prayer, even just being there. Look,
Yeah.
it's okay.
Praying
Not,
for you.
yeah, yeah, not necessarily. Hey, let me give you advice, buddy.
No.
None of that. We're not here to be consultants
We're
in
not,
other
we're
people's
not
lives.
doctors. We're not
We don't know
psychologists.
crap.
And
We're
neither are they.
exactly.
But
We're all people on the same boat.
but
That's it.
yeah, but their experience helped us. This is why we're doing what we do here. We want to
Exactly.
share our experience. But as he was saying, so those we chose those two to say them first because we knew you would probably want to run away if we mentioned God first.
Yeah.
So
100%.
God is the cornerstone. Now, when we say the word God, we encompass everything that comes with it, meaning the church, the prayers of the brothers surrounding you that pray for you, that you know
Values.
pray for you, the priest, the sacraments, the confession, the trying to really say sorry to God, to for you what you've done wrong, and
To feel
asking,
that you don't want to do it again.
yeah, to that desire not to want to do it again, in the sense that not that it's a bad thing, but that you know that it's destroying you,
Mhm.
so you want to stop it from destroying you, and you want to be stronger, right? You want to be better, a better man, a better husband, a better parent, a better dad. Well, God helps you because at the same time he with the scripture, right? Also, you got the word of God in the church, right? With everything that the scripture says, that always is fulfilled, right? Whatever is said in the scriptures, if you open the Bible and you read it, you read it, you can relate to it. It talks to you. God talks to you through the Bible.
Somehow, but
Somehow,
it happens.
it's he talks to you, right? But at the same time, because of the word and because of the brothers that we
Yeah.
have surrounding us and that know
Our
our
situation.
weaknesses,
Yeah.
our situations. Why? Because we communicated it in the church, right? We let it be known, shed it light, which is the first one. Remember, communication. If you speak it out, people know and they can help you. So at the same time, in the church, the brothers knew and they would pray for you. And when they knew that you were in some deep crap,
Struggling.
they would find a way to, like, hey, how about
Hey,
you
yeah,
come?
yeah,
Hey, how
yeah.
about we do this? Hey, how about we do that? There was always that communion of the saints is what the church calls it. Communion of the saints, which is communion of the brothers, right? And anyways, but also God is the one that gives you the grace and to be able to see and recognize that you have a problem. Like, I,
Yeah.
I would say that God was the one that helped me to realize that I had a problem. He let me do everything that I wanted to do, but at the same time, with the whole God encompassing church and the literature, He showed me that He loved me no matter what in that sense. And then I realized, yeah,
You were
that
able to accept
yeah,
that,
I was able to accept that I did have an issue that I needed to fix, that I needed to somehow get out of this. And God is the one. You always hear that God is there to take you out of from the dead, from that situation. And this is true. And this is what helped me.
yeah,
And
there's a saying that says, two friends talking to each other. One is like, "Hey, do you love me?" And the other one, that's, "Of course, you're my friend." He's like, "Do you know why I suffer?" And the other was like, "No." And that's kind of, if you hear that, it is kind of like a topic that's a little taboo, or a little too deep.
yeah,
They say it's too deep. So he's like, so if you don't know why I suffer, how could you love me? You don't even know me.
yeah.
You don't even know what I go through.
Many people have best friends, right? Best friends, and I love you,
Yeah, yeah,
bestie.
yeah,
You're
yeah.
my best friend. I love you. I love you. But when it comes to the deep shit that you're in or that they're in, and they don't know about it,
Yeah. It's
do
all
they
a
really?
superficial level.
You know,
Be-
we're limited.
yeah, yeah,
That love is limited
yeah.
between us. From God is unlimited, and you can only experience that in church and etc. But that's with God.
But the beauty of this that we want to say is that even though we are limited, God is unlimited in the sense that you can falter at any moment. You could go back and
I could do it again.
at any moment, even me on the phone, at any moment.
Yeah.
But God will always be there, and He will always find a way to be like, all right, let's bring him back. Some way, somehow.
Basically.
He always does. He
Yeah.
always does. It ain't. I mean, we're still in church. It's a miracle. I thought by now I'm 30. I thought, somebody would have told me when I was 15 that I would have a
Some
wife and two girls. Like, hell no,
It's a miracle Wendy's still with me.
bruh.
It's a miracle we're still together. It's a miracle I'm married. It's a miracle I have 7 kids.
Yeah,
It's a miracle
that's
I
why.
have my job that I have that I'm able to provide. It's a miracle all of this. That's the thing. You see, you almost come to the brink of destroying yourself, but you can get out of it with help. You can get out of it with help. You just gotta want to get out of it.
Yeah.
Want to get out of it.
So nothing. This is what we wanted to do. These answers, they got us curious because everyone just started questioning. Hey, well, what if I'm doing this? Hey, what could be a solution for me? Like we said, this is subjective. This is what helped us personally. Everyone has their own experience, and feel free share it in the comments below. Give us your experience. What helped you get out of it? Maybe you know someone that was in an addiction and they had a method. Let us know.
Just share with your friends. They have friends and that they
Yeah.
probably want to share with. Share with your families. They have kids that they want to share with. Share with
Yeah.
everybody, right?
So nothing. Like, comment, and subscribe. I'm doing this because of the other one. Yeah, I noticed. Like, comment, and
For real.
subscribe. And nothing. Stay tuned for the next video. It's gonna be interesting. Obviously, from a background with 7 kids, 2 kids, we're brothers. Everyone has questions about how the hell did you guys started doing this? Why do you have so many kids? Why? So
How
nothing.
do you
Well,
guys get into this with that many kids?
exactly.
How much? Where do you get the time to do that
Yeah.
or this and that? And there's many questions to be answered about kids, and
That's the thing.
and us having 9 between us.
Yeah.
I mean,
And hopefully more to come. I know that comment. They're gonna be like, "What more?"
that's it. Click. Next video. See ya.
See ya.